Hello guys, it's Lisa and welcome back to my channel. So today guys, I've got a new brand to be playing with. I've only used one thing from this brand previously, and it's been recent. And it really piqued my interest, and that is Sheglam. If you remember, I used their liquid bronzer that come in a component that looks like this, and you guys have probably seen me use it a couple of times. I ended up loving it. I like it better than I like the KVD version, actually. So that intrigued me to pick up a few other things. That and an ad that I seen. So I seen that they had released this new chroma line. And you know, guys, that I love my duochromes and my multichromes. So these are eyeshadow palettes, and each one has at least one multichrome in it. But on top of that, they also released eyeliners. And I went ahead and picked up a blush to try in the liquid form and the powder form. So I thought we would play with this stuff today and see what we thought. So the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is do some swatches of the palettes. So I got both palettes. They had Velocity and Timewarp. So I went ahead and picked up both because Shein is pretty inexpensive. It takes a little bit longer to get their stuff, but really not much longer than regular indie brands. So this is the packaging. I think it is so cute. I can't remember. I think I paid like either $5 or $10 for this. It wasn't much. Their stuff is pretty cheap. And for those of you that are not familiar with Sheglam, this is Shein's makeup brand. This is what the palettes look like. They are so pretty. And as you can tell, that deep blue is going to be the special shade right there. So I'm going to go ahead and start swatching. The only thing that I can say that I'm not going to like is these tiny pans. But the only time it's going to become a problem is when I put my finger in there. Which, I mean, it fits. But, I mean, it's going to be perfect for a brush. This says... on the back here, this box is going to be so hard to read. It has a 12-month shelf life. Not everything is as it seems. At first glance, you may see a stunning 8-shade palette. But, babe, it's so much more. Immerse yourself in a out-of-the-world curation of mattes, shimmers, and an innovative multichrome, which appears different colors at every angle. Creamy and unbelievably dreamy, these super saturated pigments blend into your lids seamlessly. We'd like to call it a stroke of genius. That's very cute. So, let's go ahead and just dive right into the swatches, shall we? So, I'm just going to start here and go all the way across and then back and across. The shades don't seem to have a name, so we'll just do the best we can. They do feel pretty good, I have to say. So here is the first one, the second, not bad, not bad at all. So let's see. That was all of the first row. So that green is so pretty. They do feel creamy now. That black reminded me of that black I just used. That right there was the multichrome. I'll tell you, I believe that green has got a shift in it too. I think it might be a duochrome. I'm not really seeing a shift in that blue, to be quite honest. Yeah, there it is. It goes a little silver and purple with a black base. Okay, I can see it now. Okay, here is the brown and the black. So that is that whole first palette. Now, the second one is called Timewarp. It has the exact same packaging, and it looks like this. I stuck my finger in that accidentally. So, let's go ahead and start swatching this one. I love that green. It's nice. Okay. Now the second row. There's a multi-chrome on that one. Oh yeah, you can see it shifting from green to gold. Okay, let's turn some lights off here. I'm only seeing this as a duochrome. I'm not seeing... There's a little bit of blue. I see a little bit of blue. So you've got blue, green, and gold. There we go. So there are the swatches of that. Now let's try swatching these eyeliners. I dropped one, so... Now let's try swatching these. I got the 3 colors that they had, which is Zenith, Subliminal, and Vertigo. So we will start with Vertigo. So it comes with a smudger on the bottom of it. That's what it looks like. So, oh yeah, I can see that shift. That's cool. Okay. Let's see what. This is Zenith. Okay. It's got that green black base. This is Subliminal. I'm seeing these as this multi-chrome liners. The black and then 2 colors. So, I mean, I know that's 3, but I don't usually look at that black base as a color, but I think they are. This one's probably going to be my favorite right here. It's got that red, gold, black shift. So those are the 3 liners. So that's very cool, very cool. So let me hop off. I'm going to clean my face up, go ahead and get my base down. No, we're going to come back. I don't know why I keep doing this, but we're going to come back and do the eyes first. So let me get my face cleaned off, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. I've already put primer on my eyes, and I've got the 01 Groomer from Plouise. Now I'm going to just figure out what kind of look I'm going to do. I really tell you, I'm really wanting to use this one. I am loving those greens. I think I'm going to use this one. I just can't help it. Those greens are calling my name. So I'm going to take a rougher number 15 and I'm going to go into this light yellowish tan shade here. And I'm going to put that in my crease and up in my faux crease. There we go. Just start packing that in. That's a lot more pigmented than I expected. There's not a lot of kick up in the pan when I stick my brush in. I mean, I'm getting a little bit of kick up, but not a whole lot. Which that kick up at all doesn't bother me really. But I always like to let you guys know what I'm seeing. Okay. That's a nice shade. I'm going to continue using the same brush. And I'm going to go into this green right here. That is such a pretty green. I love those grungy, military, olivey greens. They are my favorite. Doesn't matter if you get it on the lid a little bit. We don't have to be majorly precise with this color. I just really want to blow that green out. Now, I'm just bringing it up a little bit. Building it up slowly. I like the gradient between that yellow and that green. I like that. These colors are building really nice upon each other. Okay, I'm going to take my rougher number 2 and I'm going to pick up this deep matte, this deep green, and I'm going to define my outer corner with this. I'm just bringing a little bit of depth into the look, and at the end I'm just going to run it through the actual crease all the way into the center. Back a little bit more. See if I can get it just a little bit darker. I like that. Now I'm going to take my kabuki brush. You guys know the drill. And I'm going to hit those edges. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, now I'm going to go in with that shifter shade there on a dry brush and see what we get. Picked it up rather nicely. Oh, yeah. No problem laying that down. And I don't know if I said or not, but I'm using a rougher 21 to pick this shade up with. I'm going to go back in. I'm not going to put any more product on the O2, but I'm just going to shimmy that back and forth to just get those to blend together. That is nice. Now, I want to go in with just my finger and see how much of a difference that makes. It does a little bit. I like it. So now I'm going to take that O2 brush again, and I'm going to go into this green up here, and I want to blow that out in the bottom. Just like that. I like it. Okay, so I'm thinking that the right pencil to use here is, you know what? They're not labeled. Oh, yeah, they are. Was it Vertigo? Nope, not Vertigo. Zenith. So I'm going to run Zenith in my waterline, and let's see what this looks like. Oh, wow. I love that. I am super glad I picked those up. If that stays all day, that is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to hop off here, finish this eye up, and then I'll be back with you guys after I put my foundation on, and we will do a little blush together. Be right back. Okay, guys, I finished off my eyes, and I done my base, my foundation, my concealer, my primer. I've decided that today is a regular lash day. And number one, because sometimes I like sporting my regular lashes. I love it, actually. And you don't have to have false lashes to look good. And that is my final eye look right there. I love it. So let's go on and try this blush. So I got the shade 103 Devoted. And it looks like that. Oh, so pretty. So I'm just going to go ahead and do about 3 dots there. Get me a brush. Wherever. There it is. And I'm just going to start pouncing that like I normally do. I've not powdered yet. I wanted to test it before powder to see how it goes on. First of all, that's a beautiful color. And it blends like a dream. I love that. I think 3 dots was just the right amount. And I just like to start bouncing first. And then start spreading it out. It's not disturbing my foundation underneath. So that is also a plus. Since we're testing all these blushes today, I thought we would go heavier on the blush, and I'm not going to do any kind of bronzer, I don't think. We're just going to do Holly Blush Cheeks. And this is a look that I like to do sometimes in the wintertime, because you don't typically get a lot of sun in the winter. So, you know, I like to do this sometimes. Hit my little forehead a little bit there with that. So pretty. So I'm going to put some powder on, and then we'll come back and do the powder blush. So hold on. Okay, guys, I have powdered. I used my Coty Airspun, and I also drew my brows on. So now I want to get into this blush. This is a metallic glow blush in the color Slay. Comes in a little metallic box. And this is what the component looks like. It's really pretty. Give a little swatch of it here. Oh, man. That is pigment. That is it right there. So I'm going to pick up my little brush here. I'm going to try not to go too heavy. Oh, that looks beautiful. Oh. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful. Very blushed out day. I'm not mad at it. Okay, so let me finish up, get me some highlight on, spray my face down, put a lip on, and I'll come back and let you guys know my final thoughts. Okay, guys, I am back. So, on my lips, I put the Tower 28 Gloss in the shade Chestnut. And I use the Ace Beauté Lip Pencil in Be Peachy. So, here are my final thoughts. And, guys, see my hand? There's just a hint of those eyeliners left. The makeup wipe would not take it off. I had to go in with my eye makeup remover and a paper towel and scrub to get that off. So those eyeliners are no joke, and they are still in my waterline. So that is some good stuff. Now, my thoughts on this whole collection, I know I only used one eyeshadow palette, but as a first impression, if you are wanting to try a multi-chrome and not break the bank, go get this. I think these are really good. All the shadows are really good. It really makes me want to try other palettes by Sheglam. It really does. I am really, really liking the formulas that I've tried so far. Everything that I've tried from their brand has been a win. Those blushes are beautiful. That cream blush, it blended out so smoothly. It did not disturb anything underneath my foundation or underneath. The powder blush topped it so beautifully. It has a beautiful sheen to it. And again, I'm not wearing any type of bronzer or contour. I just wanted that blush to be the moment on today's face. That and the eyes. And I'm just loving my makeup look today. No lashes, no bronzer, no problems. So guys, if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. Stick around for the party. We do nothing but have fun and play and makeup around here. And don't forget to share this video out to your friends. Pass my channel along. I don't mind. Until next time, guys, God bless, and I love you.